Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about certain quotations, certain tags related to quotations and citations. They are quite useful when we have to make our text appear, in a certain way, in a quoted way or in a block quoted way. We want to cite something differently, etc. So I'll show you some of these tags which are very useful in this purpose. So first of all, I'll talk about the ABBR tag, abbreviation tag. So abbreviation tag is used when we want to have a text which is basically an abbreviation of some other text. So for example, here we have EA, which is the abbreviation of Education Academia, and I'm using EA inside the abbreviation tag, and I have given its full form inside this attribute title, which is basically a tooltip attribute. I have used it in certain other tags as well. So I have given the full form in this attribute title inside the open quote of ABBR tag, inside the open quote of open tag, basically open tag of ABBR tag. So, and how it appears? It appears normally it'll just have a small underline. I'll just show you how it appears. uh, if you see here, we have this EA which is underlined by a dotted line, and when I go here, it will show the tooltip as well. So this will tell the web browser, this will tell search engines, this will tell the translation systems that this is an abbreviation of some other text, and it will help search engines and these translation systems to classify it accordingly. So that's ABBR tag. Then we have this quotation tag, this quotation Q tag, I'll say. Q tag, which is a quotation tag, it puts double quotes uh, at the beginning and the end of a certain text. So for example, here educational journey, and this particular text is being double quoted here, see, because of this Q tag. This is one way of putting double quotes, emphasize some certain text, in web. Then we have these block quotes. These block quotes basically they give a certain text a different indentation, a different line, a different color. It'll show certain text in a completely different way, so that if I want to highlight this text, for example here Education Academia, which is one of its kind education journey, this text basically is being, you are watching educational academia, which is one of its kind educational journey, should be Education Academy actually. I'll just change it. Yeah. So now if I say go control S and F5, Education Academy, which is one of its kind educational journey. So this particular text is completely is being differentiated from you are watching, and it came to different line, different color, different indentation. It looks completely different, it appears completely different uh, from the normal, this you are watching text, which is a normal text. So that's what block quote does. Then we have cite uh, tag. Now this cite tag, what it does, it basically make a certain text, again it emphasizes certain text in its own way. It basically makes this text italics, and that's how it emphasizes that text. So that's cite tag for you. Then we also have this address tag. Now this address tag also, if I want to give some address or some email address or some website address, I can put it inside this address code. What this will do, I'll show you here. So this is address for accessing Education Academy, is this one. It'll do it'll kind of a mixture of block quote and cite. So it'll give it a different line, different color, and it also makes it italic. So that's address tag. Address for accessing Education Academy is, so this website address comes just below it with different color, different line, and in italics. That's address tag. Then we have video tag. Now what is video tag? This is by directional override, and this basically what it does is basically it can change the direction of a text in completely different way. So if you remember, we had this direction attribute But when we used to use it without video, when we were using it without BDO tag, which we can see in some of my previous videos, and if we do RTL, which is a right to left, it will simply align it from right, it will simply align it from right. But when we also use BDO tag, and when we use this attribute dir from is equal to RTL inside my BDO tag, then what will happen? It's very interesting. See, it has completely changed the direction of text. So education, it has completely, it is writing from left to right. So educate EDUC, it is writing from right to left, sorry, right to left. So when I was not using video tag and only using direction attribute is equal to RTL, at that time it was just aligning it right. So I'll show you that as well. So if I use it inside paragraph tag only, I remove video tag. Let's remove video tag here, and here I'm using inside paragraph tag only, right? And let's remove video tag from here as well. Now I'm using same attribute dir. I'm using same attribute dir inside paragraph itself. Here inside paragraph I'm using video tag, and then inside video tag I'm using this attribute dir. Same right to left RTL, right? So now if I control S and I refresh it, and you'll notice that the first one is basically it is completely inverting the direction and the way it is the text is written. So E is written first, then D from right, remember. But when we are not using BDO, so BDO is basically overriding the direction, the natural direction. But when we are not using BDO tag and we are using dir is equal to RTL directly inside the paragraph, it will just align it, right at the right of the page. It is just align it. Basically, it is right aligning it in this page. Here it is not right aligning it. It is completely inverting the direction of the text. Here it is not inverting the direction of the text. Education Academia is written from left to right only, but the text is right aligned. But here it is definitely not right line, but the text is inverted. So E from right, E comes first, then D, then U, C. See, it has completely inverted the direction. So that's what video tag does. Of course, if I make this LTR or auto will define, identify the direction itself. So here if I make it LTR, the first line, see, I made LTR in the first line. So what will happen? It will not invert it, because of course I'm telling it to override the direction with LTR only, and it is already LTR, that is left to right, so it won't do anything. But when I do RTL, it will override the direction with RTL, right to left. Whatever direction was default direction, that default direction will be overwritten by BDO with this attributes direction, which is right to left. If I give right to left, of course, here I have given LTR, but if I give right to left, then it will be the default direction will be basically overwritten by this direction attribute. But if I don't give BDO, then it won't be overwritten, it will just right align it. If I don't give BDO, it won't override the default direction of text, but it will just right align it. The same attribute will right align it. Same attribute will right align it, but this same attribute will invert the direction if it is used with BDO. So that's the beauty of this. So again, I can also use auto here. That's another option. So we have RTL, LTR, and auto. And basically auto identifies the direction itself. Here it is identifying it as LTR only, so it will not change. But again, if I do RTL, again it will override the default direction and it will inverse the text from right to left. See, so that's the beauty of BDO. So yeah, thank you.